AITA for not comforting my brother after his wife cheated on him again? About 9 years ago, my brother's wife left him for another man. She was cheating on him all that time. My brother was devastated. They had married very young. I was always against it. I had my brother in my apartment for months. He had fallen into a severe depression, and I was the one who paid for his psychologist since he didn't have money and even lost his job because he didn't even wanted to move from the couch or bath. I even gave him a bath. I wasn't bothered by that. I did everything for my brother. She just left and blocked him from everywhere. She simply confessed to him that she had been cheating on him for a year and that she was in love with that man. For years after that, when my brother was finally starting to feel better, she reappeared in everyone's life. The typical thing happened. She and her lover were no longer together. She had begun to receive psychological help and changed completely. She felt regretful. She was really sorry, etc. I told my brother all the time to cut off contact with her for the sake of his mental health. He didn't. I always had a bad feeling and I could smell the shit from afar. He started to justify her past actions all the time by saying that she changed. They were too young. She was having problems, etc. And he got angry when I told him that she is still a bitch. Shortly after that, they got back together and my brother cut off all contact with me because I didn't accept their relationship and he didn't want anyone to come between them. I told him to fuck off and we didn't talk anymore. Now my brother has reappeared at my house, after years without him wanting to talk to me, only to tell me that his wife cheated on him again, but this time they have children. In the past I would have let him in, hugged him and everything, but he has gone years without even inviting me to meet his children. He has not even spoken to me to congratulate me on my marriage or on my pregnancy. I even invited him to my wedding and he didn't come. I told him that at this moment I can't let him be in my house, which is actually true because I can't have that kind of stress. He told me that we are siblings and he needs me, but I told him that I needed him too, but he was never there, and he cut me off for that woman. We had an argument and my husband ended up kicking him out because I was already crying. He's staying with our parents now and my mother just tells me it's not the time to hold a grudge against him and he needs me, but I can't forget how he didn't think twice before cutting off all contact with me for her. Comment 1. Yeah, no. He burned a bridge. This is called the consequences of your actions, and he can figure it out. If he wants to consider reparations at some point in the future, I would seriously consider if it's even worth it. Comment 2. NTA. It's funny how you can't hold a grudge, but he can be mad. Relationships are a two-way street. You were there for him at his lowest, and he threw you away for a woman that clearly doesn't care about him. What happens if the wife comes back and they get back together? Will he disappear again? You have enough self-respect to know that you deserve to be treated better, and if he had half the self-respect you had, he wouldn't be in this position. Comment 3. Your brother is trying to do the same thing to you as his wife did to him. Treat you like shit until he wants something from you. His wife never really became a better person or learned from what she did, and your brother hasn't learned a damn thing or changed either. The fact he only cares about himself and what he's going through and doesn't give a shit about your needs or well-being proves he's nearly as big a piece of shit as his wife. NTA, and tell your mom SHE can deal with his stupid, pathetic ass this time because he's not your problem. Comment 4. NTA, tell your parents that you cleaned up the mess before and now it's their turn. You put your life on hold for him, and he crapped all over you. He decided he didn't want you in his life. Now he wants you to put your life on hold again. Now you have a family and have to put them and you first. Leave that relationship where it was for years. Don't get dragged back into him and his neediness. Comment 5. Yes, let your parents deal with him for now. Your brother cut you out, it was incredibly hurtful, and he can't expect anything from you. You might have to go LC or NC with your parents for a while, but you are right to shield yourself from this drama as much as you can. That, for now, might end up being a few months, a year or two, or forever. But please don't let his stupidity keep an unhealthy shadow on your heart. He might end up learning some important life lessons from all of this, and grow into someone you'd like to have some kind of relationship with again. That's all up to you. For now, yeah, let your parents deal with him and steer your own course.